Sir, you've been moved to seat 34B. The gate agent didn't even glance up as she handed over the slip. Colonel James Hawk. Hawkins blinked, momentarily confused. I was booked in first class, he said calmly, the same calm tone that once led air squadrons through conflict zones. I'm sorry, sir. There's been a change, she replied flatly, eyes already scanning the next passenger. No apology, no recognition, no care. Hawk glanced at the slip, then down at the silver blue ribbon hanging from his neck, the Medal of Honor. A few passengers noticed, but most looked away. He nodded softly. He'd seen worse, much worse. Still, this stung Dot. He shuffled down the jet bridge, cane tapping rhythmically. At 85, he moved slowly. Each step weighted with memory. Row 34. Middle seat. A young man occupied the aisle, earphones in, absorbed in his screen. At the window, a mother struggled to calm her baby. Hawk squeezed in, knees tight, shoulders. Boxed, no room, no dignity. 8 minutes later, whispers stirred at the front of the cabin. A man in a sharp suit, flanked by flight attendants, walked with purpose. His badge gleamed. Thomas Reynolds, CEO. Colonel Hawkins? He asked gently. Hawk looked up. Yes. I'm the president of the airline. May I speak with you? The cabin quieted. Passengers looked up. I just learned what happened at the gate, Reynolds said, voice full of remorse. Your seat in first class was wrongly reassigned. That was a grave error, and I take full responsibility. We've prepared your original seat again. It would be an honor to escort you there myself. For a moment, Hawk didn't move. Then he stood slowly. The cabin erupted. Applause, salutes, even tears. It was a moment. Raw, unscripted, real. As they walked forward, Reynolds leaned in. Your service earned more than a seat. It earned our enduring respect. What happened back there? That's not who we are. Hawk gave a faint smile. I appreciate that, son, more than you know. Seat. One of where he belonged. A fresh blanket. A small American flag pin placed gently on his tray. Colonel, a flight attendant whispered, eyes glistening. We can't thank you enough. Outside, the tarmac shimmered, not from movement, but from the heat rising behind Hawk's eyes. Memories flooded in. The brothers lost in war. The helicopter pulled from flames. The pain that a medal could never erase. And now, decades later, nearly erased again by a clerical error. But with one quiet walk from row 34 to row 1, dignity was restored. He hadn't asked for it. Yet respect had found him. As the plane rolled forward, the pilot's voice filled the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have Colonel James Hawkins on board, a Medal of Honor recipient and a true American hero. We thank him for his service. Applause filled the air again. This time, Hawk closed his eyes, not for recognition, but for peace, because respect isn't about uniforms or medals. It's about remembering sacrifice. It's about seeing the soul. Beneath the silence, this wasn't just about a seat. It was about a moment when honor stood up and walked down the aisle.